Test 1 2 3 1 2 3.
Dear OxyClean, I live on a farm with my hardworking husband, 2 active kids, lots of horses, and 2 dogs, which means I always have a pile of dirty laundry, sweaty, stinky laundry. So when I discovered OxyClean with odor blasters, I was excited to give it a try. I just add a scoop to my laundry, and guess what? There was no odor. It was gone. Thanks, OxyClean, for making life a lot less smelly.
OxyClean with odor blasters eliminates tough odors.
The unauthorized reproduction or distribution of this copyrighted work is illegal. Criminal copyright infringement is investigated by federal law enforcement agencies and is punishable by up to 5 years in prison and a fine of $250,000.
At C. Jarvis Insurance Agency, we have a heart for horses and for the people involved in their care, breeding, and training. The Jarvis Agency has been owned and operated by us, a family of horsemen, since it was founded. Since 1946, we have taken a personal interest in the lives and livelihoods of horse owners and equine entrepreneurs, giving us a unique understanding of the needs specific to horse owners as well as those in equine-related businesses. Through our International Bloodstock Agency, we are able to insure your family, friend, or your multi-million-dollar stallion with individually tailored policies that cover your exact needs. Whether your investment is an American Saddlebred World Champion Gaited Horse, Morgan Grand National Park Horse, Cobtail Hackney Pony, or a backyard companion, C. Jarvis provides the very best coverage available. And our unparalleled service allows us to offer equine coverage not only locally, but nationally and internationally. Jarvis Insurance Agency provides total insurance protection for ranches and farms, as well as major breeding and training centers responsible for hundreds of horses and clients. Now we have taken our coverage a step further to you, the professional or non-professional horseman. Our new worldwide accident policy covers injuries on or off the job, indemnifying you with weekly compensation. Our number one goal is to provide you with the best possible service. To attain that goal, we employ a staff of professionally trained agents who share our commitment, our knowledge, and our expertise. For details, check us out on the web at www.jarvisinsurance.com. Then give us a call. We'd love to help you protect your equine dreams.
discover OxyClean. I live on a farm with my hardworking husband, 2 active kids, lots of horses, and 2 dogs, which means I always have a pile of dirty laundry. Sweaty, stinky laundry. So when I discovered OxyClean with odor blasters, I was excited to give it a try. I just add a scoop to my laundry, and guess what? There was no odor. It was gone. Thanks, OxyClean, for making life a lot less smelly.
OxyClean with odor blasters eliminates tough odors.
Good morning, everyone, and welcome as the Grand National and World Championship Morgan Horse Show continues. Our chairman is Betsy Wallen, show manager Matt Quapping, show secretary is Peggy Hatfield. Here in the performance arena, our judges this morning are Chris Bickford, Richard Wright, Michael Craighead, and Josh Merritt. The ringmasters are Dewey Bass, Terry Jones-Brennan, and Don Baker. John McCarthy is here with Howard Shotsford Photography, and the videographer is Richfield Video Productions. My name is Dennis Rumsey. And let's open the gate now for our first class this morning. Class number 361, World Champion, Walk Trot Hunter Pleasure for riders 9 and under. This is Class 361 World Champion Walk Trot Hunter Pleasure 9 and under. We're at the trot. Class sponsored by Twisted Rose Farm, Diane and Emily Lentz from Castleton, Virginia. Walk, walk please. Reverse and walk please. Trot, trot please. Walk, please. All right, thank you, exhibitors. You may trot your horses into the lineup. World champion Walk Trot Hunter Pleasure. Our riders are 9 and under. Trot right into the lineup. Class number 361, sponsored by Twisted Rose Farm, Diane and Emily Lentz from Castleton, Virginia. World champion Walk Trot Hunter Pleasure for riders at 9 and under. And congratulations to the world champion. It's number 331 PFF Francesca. Congratulations, Maddie Bloom with PFF Francesca, sired by Futurity French Command. and offered in the AMHA WMF Stallion Service Auction. Out of Boxford, beloved PFF Francesca, owned by Christine Clapp from Carnation, Washington. Congratulations, Maddie. The reserve champion is number 671, Comiskey Park, GCH. Angela Miller with Comiskey Park, GCH. By HVK Courageous Flair out of the Gifted Touch, owned by Leah Tarnacki from Brighton, Michigan. Third place finisher is number 636, French Flambeau, GCH. Ella K. Payne is the rider, owned by Michelle and Porter Payne from Alpharetta, Georgia, by Futurities Avatar out of Vandalia. Fourth place is number 292, Faloria, GCH. Marley Crawford is the rider, owned by Mistletoe Meadows, LLC from Oklahoma City, by Online out of Quabbin-Bell Cortina. Fifth place finisher is number 645, it's Quadrangle, GCH. Zoe Cavanis Wilson, the owner rider from Fenton, Michigan, by LSF Fast Forward out of Quality, Bold Miracle. In sixth is number 16, Flintlocks Grande, GCH. A.J. Billets rides for Amanda DuPont, Port Matilda, Pennsylvania, by HPK Grand Entrance out of Indian Creek Windstar. In seventh, number 747, National Treasure, CH. Stella Carrera rides for Courtney Carrera from North Clarendon, Vermont, by Sweet After out of Stonecrop, Chantal. In eighth, number 576, RWJ Bravissimo. Eleanor Zobel is the rider, owned by Robert Jones, MD from West Plains, Missouri, by Commanding Topic GCH out of Mantique Diva. And now let's congratulate our reserve champion. Here she is, Angela Miller with Comiskey Park, GCH. Walk Trot, Hunter Pleasure, Reserve World Champion. Ladies and gentlemen, here is Maddie Bloom with PFF Francisca. Walk Trot, Hunter Pleasure, World Champion. PFF Francesca with Maddie Bloom is the Walk Trot Hunter Pleasure 9 and under World Champion. Up next is Class 362, Grand National Hunter Pleasure Junior Exhibitor, 12 and under. And that's our class, Grand National Hunter Pleasure Junior Exhibitor for riders 12 and under. Class sponsored by Debbie and Bill Schreberkram from Ephrata, Washington. at the trot. Extend the trot, please. Extended trot. Walk. Walk, please. Canter. Canter, please. Extend the canter, please. Extended canter. Walk. Walk, please. Reverse and walk, please. Grand National Hunter Pleasure Junior Exhibitor. Our riders are 12 and under. Trot. Trot, please. Extend the trot, please. Extended trot. Walk. Walk, please. Canter. Canter, please. Extend the canter, please. Extended canter. Walk. Walk, please. All right, thank you, exhibitors. You may trot your horses into the lineup. Grand National Hunter Pleasure Junior Exhibitor, 12 and under, lining up. Class number 362 is Grand National Hunter Pleasure Junior Exhibitor for riders 12 and under. Class sponsored by Debbie and Bill Shavercrop from Ephrata, Washington. And congratulations to our winner, Grand National Hunter Pleasure Junior Exhibitor 12 and under. The blue ribbon goes to number 209, Slam Dunk GCH. Owned and shown by Berkeley Shingledecker from Centerville, Michigan. Slam Dunk GCH wins the class by Whispering Ammunition out of SCF Escapade. Placing second is number 389, Pembroke Annabella GCH. Caitlin Aho rides for owner Deborah Mudge from Worcester, Massachusetts by CN the Commanding Touch out of Stonecroft, Belladonna. Third place finisher number 642, Game Date. Isabella Davis is the rider, owned by Valerie and Chris Davis from Milton, Georgia, by Man in Motion out of VVM Simply Elegant. Here's the fourth place finisher. It's number 633, RWF Panganini GCH. Owned by Michelle and Porter Payne from Alpharetta, Georgia, shown by Amberley Payne, by Beethoven out of Intrinsic Beauty. Fifth place is number 269, CBMF Drive Me Wild GCH. Shown by Taylor Andrade, owned by Mary Shappy and Gert Schuckart from Norman, Oklahoma, by GLB Bell Popper out of Treble's Wild Memories. Sixth place finisher is number 651, Air Force. Maddie Burkhart is the owner rider from Ceresco, Michigan, by Millennium Force GCH out of Playmore's Sunrise Serenade. In seventh is number 86, Motivated M's. Lindsay Heilecker is the rider, owned by Rachel Heilecker from Escondido, California, by Man in Motion out of Summerbird M's Command. Eighth place is number 96, Triton Executive Suite. Mackenzie Tate Diaz is the owner rider from Chancellor, Alabama, by Sweet After out of WTS Inspiration. And now let's congratulate our winning entry, Grand National Hunter Pleasure Junior Exhibitor for 12 and under. It's Berkeley Shingledecker with Slam Dunk GCH. Congratulations, Berkeley Shingledecker, our class winner with Slam Dunk GCH. Gate is open for class number 363, World Champion Futurity Western Pleasure 3-year-olds. And that's our class, World Champion Futurity Western Pleasure 3-year-old at the jog. Class sponsored by Redwood Partners, Wayne Edwards, and Mark Stenke from Palm Springs, California. Walk. Walk, please. Lope. Lope, please. Walk. Walk, please. Reverse and walk, please. Lope. Lope, please. Jog. Jog, please. All right, exhibitors, you may jog your horses into the lineup now. This is the world champion, Futurity Western Pleasure 3-year-old. Lining up now, class sponsored by Redwood Partners, Wayne Edwards and Mark Stunke from Palm Springs, California. C. Jarvis Insurance Agency is the official insurance agency of the 2020 Grand National and World Championship Morgan Horse Show. Since 1946, Jarvis Insurance has set the bar for international equine insurance. Owned and operated by a family of horsemen, you can rest assured that Jarvis has their hands on the pulse of the industry, looking out for you every step of the way. They are there, applauding your success from the rail, keeping you covered from one event to the next. Your passion is their life. See Jarvis Insurance Agency, 74 years and counting. Grooms in, saddles off. The 2020 Youth of the Year contest was held virtually in the 2 months leading up to the Grand Nationals. This year, the Youth of the Year contest was open to all youth of the ages 14 to 21 who had either qualified prior to May, competed at the Grand National Youth Contests in the past, or got a passing score on a qualifying test. Last week, their divisional awards were taped for your enjoying. Tonight, we bring you the exam results. Stay tuned all week for more results leading to Saturday night's crowning of the 2020 overall Youth of the Year. All right, exhibitors, once you have been inspected, you may resaddle, but do not remount. Riders up when ready. Class number 363, sponsored by Redwood Partners, Wayne Edwards and Mark Steinke from Palm Springs, California. Ladies and gentlemen, here is the world champion futurity Western Pleasure 3-year-old. It's number 262, Trebles Wow Factor. Susan Morey rides for McCormick Ranch right here in Oklahoma City. Trebles Wow Factor is the world champion by Tug Hill Commando out of Trebles Pompin Bizaz. The reserve world champion is number 38, Burn It Down. Jeffrey Bessie rides for Barbara Wade in Perrysburg, New York by CBMF Burn Notice out of Danelle's Love Notes. Third place is number 454, Latour's Calamity Jane. Rick Gervasio rides for Brenda Matuzik by Spice of Life. Right Answer out of Spring Mill, New Harmony. In fourth, number 740, Gradell's Final Edition. David Rand for Doctors Jerome and Shirley Modell from Gainesville, Florida by Treble's Master Player out of Gradell Angel with a Flare. And in fifth is number 532, MLB Simply Phenomenal, owned by Lori Faust from Port Orange, Florida, shown by Shauna Gish by Minion Millennium out of MLB The Drama Queen. Minion Millennium, sire offered in the AMHA WMF's Stallion Service Auction. Futurity Western Pleasure 3-year-old. Here's the reserve world champion. It's Jeffrey Bessie with Burn It Down, owned by Barbara Wade from Perrysburg, New York. Burn It Down with Jeffrey Bessie is the reserve world champion. And now here is the 3-year-old Futurity Western Pleasure world champion, Susan Morey with Treble's Wow Factor. Treble's Wow Factor with Susan Morey, owned by McCormick Ranch in Oklahoma City, is the Futurity Western Pleasure 3-year-old world champion. Gate is open for class number 364, Grand National Western Pleasure, Junior Exhibitor 14 and 15. We're expecting 10 to show. Class number 364, Grand National Western Pleasure Junior Exhibitor 14 and 15. That's our class, and we're at the jog. Class sponsored by Chapel Hill Morgans, Mark and Nancy Gravel in Danielson, Connecticut. Walk. Walk, please. Lope. Lope, please. Walk. Walk, please. Reverse and walk, please. Grand National Western Pleasure Junior Exhibitor. Our riders are 14 and 15. Lope. Lope, please. jog. Jog, please. Thank you, exhibitors. You may jog your horses into the lineup. Grand National Western Pleasure Junior Exhibitor. Let's line up now. 14 and 15. Finish Line Horse Products is a company founded on one thing, the love of the horse. It is through this love that we have been able to offer horse owners peace of mind with each product we manufacture and have for over 40 years. Finish Line Horse Products. Class number 364, Grand National Western Pleasure Junior Exhibitor 14 and 15. Class sponsored by Chapel Hill Morgans, Mark and Nancy Gravel from Danielson, Connecticut. And here is the winning entry. Congratulations to number 73, Hollybrook Domino, GCH. Owned and shown by Elena Licasio from Dayton, Ohio. Hollybrook Domino, GCH is our class winner by Hollybrook Touche out of FMB Peaches and Cream. Congratulations. Second place finisher here this morning is number 310, Pondview Park Avenue. Cade Minor rides for Diane Lentz from Castleton, Virginia by Trebles Takare, GCH out of Pondview Portrait. Third place, number 443, By the Bay. Owned by Ella Hershak and Marie Erickson from San Diego, shown by Ella. By Thunder Bay out of HVK, Noble Melody. Fourth place is number 477, SS LLC On Demand, GCH. Owned by Rachel Roberts from Nichols Hills, Oklahoma, and shown by Molly Catherine Pruitz. By HVK Man About Town out of AFF Beulah BHOF. The sire offered in the AMHA WMF Stallion Service Auction. Here's the fifth place finisher, number 579, Rose Dust Born to Be Wild. Owned by Doug and Tabitha Regier from Toxaganazzi, Kansas, shown by Dalton Regier. By Rose Dust Steppenwolf out of Rose Dust River Wild. In sixth, number 384, TRE Miss Me. Owned by Olga and William Robinson from Middleborough, Massachusetts, shown by Aaron Robinson. By Fangaramo, GCH out of AMHF Bewitched. In seventh is number 288, GGG Backstretch. Remington Davis for Nathan and Savannah Davis from Norman. By Maryhill Homestretch, GCH out of Maryhill, Liza Jane. In eighth, number 240, RIG Park Avenue, GCH. Claire Kiley is the rider, owned by Grand Ridge Enterprises from Green Bay, Wisconsin. By Simply Maserati out of Sewanee Sweet Dreams. In ninth place, number 383, Morgan Valley O'Malley, GCH. Owned by Mike Nelson from Tecumseh, Michigan, shown by Maris Osworth. By Aljax Double Whammy out of Amanda Can Do. Our 10th and final award goes to number 813, S.A. Kashmiri. Kirsten Moore rides for owner David Silver from Monmouth, Oregon. By Nicoria out of My Chelsea. And now let's congratulate our winner, Grand National Western Pleasure Junior Exhibitor 14 and 15. Here's Elena Licasio with Hollybrook Domino, GCH. Hollybrook Domino, GCH with Elena Licasio. Riders 14 and 15. Grand National Western Pleasure Junior Exhibitor winner. And our thanks to our class sponsors, Chapel Hill Morgans, Mark and Nancy Gravel from Danielson, Connecticut. Up next is class number 365, Grand National Western Pleasure Junior Exhibitor. Our riders are 13 and under. Encouraging a healthy horse show environment and to support our industry during this unprecedented year, Freedsman is proud to offer Morgan Grand National exhibitors complimentary branded face masks throughout the show. Visit their booth on the Coliseum Concourse to pick up one of your own. Donations are being accepted to benefit the UPHA Dewey Henderson Benevolent Fund. Shop Friedman's line of training equipment, saddles and bridles, harnesses, handbags, apparel, and more here at the show or online at friedmanharness.com. Friedman's, they are tradition in every stitch. This is Class 365, Grand National Western Pleasure Junior Exhibitor 13 and under, at the Jog. Class sponsored by Frank and Felicia Schlemmer from Double F Morgans. Walk. Walk, please. Lope. Lope, please. Want to remind everyone to be sure and be wearing your mask here at the Horse Show. Keep those masks on. Thanks for your cooperation with the rules. Walk. Walk, please. Reverse and walk, please. Jog. Jog, please. At the Jog. Walk. Walk, please. Lope. Lope, please. Walk. Walk, please. Thank you, exhibitors. You may jog your horses into the lineup. Grand National Western Pleasure Junior Exhibitor, 13 and under. We have results now for class number 365, Grand National Western Pleasure Junior Exhibitor 13 and under. Class sponsored by Frank and Felicia Schlemmer from Double F Morgans in Florida. And congratulations to the winner. It's number 520, Rowenda Taufini, CH. Bailey Braden rides for Linda Braden from Canton, Georgia. Rowenda Taufini, CH, by Futurity French Command, Demicus Duplicate. And the sire is offered in the AMHA WMF Stallion Service Auction. Congratulations, Bailey. In second place, number 210, Hiley's Pin Oak Dude, CH. Owned and shown by Berkeley Shingledecker from Centerville, Michigan. By Hiley Rare Flair out of Hiley's At Last. Third place is number 198, Willowick Troubadour. Owned and shown by Madison Palin from Hermantown, Minnesota. By Willowick Mescalero out of Bacharach's Tiger Eye. In fourth, number 638, Magenda's Mad Moonshine, GCH. Amberley Payne rides for Michelle Payne from Alpharetta, Georgia. By Rowenda Boogie On Down out of Futurity's Millennium Miss. In fifth place, number 641, Batali. Owned by Valerie and Chris Davis from Milton, Georgia, shown by Isabel Davis. By Fagarangamo out of Willowick, Mafia Princess. In sixth, number 98, QVM National Treasure, GCH. Owned and shown by Margaret Anna Grace Wilson, Dolphin, Georgia. By Serenity Masterpiece out of HVK, Noble Jest. And now let's congratulate our winner. Here's Bailey Braden with Rowenda Taufini, CH. The class winner, Western Pleasure Junior Exhibitor 13 and under. Congratulations, Bailey Braden. Gate is open for class number 366. Up next is Grand National Western Pleasure Junior Exhibitor 16 and 17. Well, here's a question for you. Did you ever lose your checkbook? Are you trying to find when your horse was last shod? Tired of handing out your credit card number every time your card is replaced? HorseLink is the solution. Set up your profile in under 3.5 minutes. Faster than running to your car for your checkbook. Pay all of your service providers in 2 taps. Only have to update credit card information in one place. Download the HorseLink app today. This is Class 366 Grand National Western Pleasure Junior Exhibitor 16 and 17. Class sponsored by the Kivett family in Nichols Hills, Oklahoma. Our class is underway at the jog. Lope, lope, please. Walk, walk, please. Reverse and continue to walk. Lope, lope, please. jog. Jog, please. All right, thank you, exhibitors. You may jog your horses into the lineup. Grand National Western Pleasure Junior Exhibitor 16 and 17. Class sponsored by the Kivett family in Nichols Hills. Our thanks to our class sponsor, the Kivett family from Nichols Hills, Oklahoma. Grand National Western Pleasure Junior Exhibitor 16 and 17. And our winner is from Centerville, Michigan. Congratulations, Max Thomas Shingledecker, with a winning entry, T-Town Talk About Me, GCH. By Whispering Wammunition out of Pine Haven, Enber. T-Town Talk About Me, GCH, wins the class, owned by Brooklyn Shingledecker, Centerville, Michigan. Second place is number 14, Gates of Gold, GCH. Kendall Tipton rides for Jonan Gwinnett from Mounds, Oklahoma. Gates of Gold, GCH, places second by Pot of Gold out of Summerbird, M's Command. Third place finisher is number 135, Knolltops Heir Apparent, owned by Silicon Valley Ranch in Saratoga, California, presented by Ava Bender, by Manchester Regal Air out of Mr. R's Shanghai Breezes. In fourth place, number 120, Lady Arabella, CH, shown by Christina Spitalotis, owned by Deborah Collard Kinsvater from Eaton, Colorado, by ECP Scandalous out of AMHF Chatterbox. In fifth is number 290, Cobridge Eldorado, GCH. Olivia Bracken rides for Bracken Equestrian in Norman, Oklahoma, by Gradell's Premier out of An Affair to Remember. In sixth place, number 382, Millennium's Masterpiece, GCH, owned by Mike Nelson, Tecumseh, Michigan, shown by Alyssa Beach, by Minion Millennium out of Aljax Miss Wham I Am. Minion Millennium, sire offered in the AMHA WMF Stallion Service Auction. Seventh place is number 148, it's Spring Mill Memento, owned by Kim and Kayla Brisky, Adrian, Michigan, shown by Kayla, by Nostradamus out of CN Sophisticated Lady. Eighth place is number 378, JD's Custom Made to Order, Bailey Curtis, the owner rider from Onstead, Michigan, by JD's Legal Enforcer out of DSD Unchained Melody. Ninth place finisher is number 818, Faircast Rare Edition, owned by Jim, Regina, and Meredith Rozier, St. Paris, Ohio, and shown by Marley Brown, by Highly Rare Flair out of HVK Black Fantasy. The 10th and final award goes to number 601, RWF Peaceful Warrior, owned and shown by Annika Argo from Snohomish, Washington, by Centerpiece out of HVK Noble Rose. And now let's congratulate our winning entry, Grand National Western Pleasure Junior Exhibitor 16 and 17. Here's Max Thomas Shingledecker with T-Town Talk About Me, GCH. Max Thomas Shingledecker with the winning entry, T-Town Talk About Me, GCH, Western Pleasure Junior Exhibitor. We have opened the gate for class number 367. World Champion, Walk Trot Hunter Pleasure, 10 and 11. Kensington Protective Products wishes all of the exhibitors at the show a fun, safe, and successful show. They're proud to be a new sponsor of the AMHA and look forward to providing you with the best coat conditioning and protection products for years to come. Visit their website or purchase their products from your favorite store. That's Kensington Protective Products. World champion, walk trot, hunter pleasure, 10 and 11. That's our class, and we're at the trot. Class sponsored by Seven Springs Ranch, Cary Liddon, Pebble Beach, California. Walk please. Reverse and trot, please. World champion, walk trot, hunter pleasure, 10 and 11. Walk please. All right, exhibitors, you may trot your horses into the lineup. World champion, walk trot, hunter pleasure, 10 and 11. Let's line up now. Class number 367, world champion, walk trot hunter pleasure, 10 and 11. This championship class sponsored by Seven Springs Ranch. Carrie Lighton from Pebble Beach, California. Ladies and gentlemen, here is the walk trot hunter pleasure, 10 and 11, world champion. It's number 723, Apogee My Maria. Owned by Stephen, Michelle, and Natalie Poole from Lenexa, Kansas, and shown by Lauren Bendel. Apogee My Maria is the world champion by AMHF Mr. Courageous out of RRG Margarita. The reserve world champion is number 232, Saralyn Rex Harrison. Evelyn Peterson rides for Red River Valley Enterprises in Algoma, Wisconsin by Beethoven out of Hepburn. Third place is number 774, Lakutis GCH. Hannah Stewart for Sarah Anderson, New Prague, Minnesota by Astronomically out of Essex Prime Time. In fourth place, number 286, PCC Don't Stop Believin'. Jeff and Sarah Duncan, Norman, Oklahoma, the owners, owned by Evan Duncan by Master Suite out of KSG, Little Miss Rocco. Fifth place, number 406, Forced to be Reckoned with. Maris Everett is the owner rider from Edmond, Oklahoma by Minion Millennium out of Arborea Fortune. Sixth place, number 580, AMHF, She's Got Boogie. Hadley Regier rides for owner Doug and Tabitha Regier from Tunkanoxie, Kansas by LPS The Boogeyman, GCH out of AMHF Chatterbox. Seventh place, number 609, Winnacmajack. Charlotte Davidson, the owner rider from Tip City, Ohio by Ancan Splash of Color out of Ancan Spirit of Chance. Eighth award goes to 673, RCV Stolen Moments. Owned by Scott Nevers from Ypsilanti, Michigan, shown by Lillian Blair by Minion Valentino out of SEM Sweet Temptation. Ninth award to number 849, Fieldcrest Heisman. Cameron Hatoski is the rider, owned by Elizabeth Thomas from Oberlin, Ohio by Minion Millennium out of LPS Last Dance. And now let's congratulate the reserve world champion, Evelyn Peterson, with Saralyn Rex Harrison. Saralyn Rex Harrison with Evelyn Peterson is the reserve world champion. Ladies and gentlemen, here is the Hunter Pleasure Walk Trot World Champion, Lauren Bandel with Apogee My Maria. Apogee My Maria with Lauren Bandel is the Walk Trot Hunter Pleasure World Champion. Class number 368 has been split. So let's bring in the first group, Grand National Western Pleasure Ladies Amateur Gelding. We'll have 15 exhibitors in the first split. That's the class. We're underway with Grand National Western Pleasure Ladies Amateur Gelding at the Jog. Class sponsored by River Run Farm. Tom Tornator and Darcy Albino Attic from Lakeside, California. Walk. Walk, please. Lope. Lope, please. Walk. Walk, please. Reverse and walk, please. Grand National Western Pleasure Ladies Amateur Geldings. Lope. Lope, please. Jog. Jog, please. exhibitors, you may jog your horses into the lineup. Grand National Western Pleasure Ladies Amateur Gelding. Class sponsored by River Run Farm, Tom Tornatore, and Darcy Albino Attig from Lakeside, California. Class number 368. This is the first section of Grand National Western Pleasure Ladies Amateur Gelding as we split the class. 368.1, class sponsored by River Run Farm, Tom Tornatore and Darcy Albino Addig from Lakeside, California. As we congratulate our winning entry, it's number 812, UVM Opportunity, GCH. Congratulations to Karen Hansen, the owner-rider from Pewaukee, Wisconsin, by UVM Tennyson out of UVM Eloquence. UVM Opportunity, GCH, is the class winner. Placing second is number 602, Trebles Patent Pending, GCH, owned by Kurt and Terry and Beverly Olson, Ruman's Fire Run Farm. Terry Ruman's ride, Trebles Patent Pending, GCH, our second place finisher by Mizrahi out of Trebles Pomp and Pizzazz. Third place finisher is number 652, GSK, The Villain, GCH. Haley Broich rides for Larry Broich from Westfield Center, Ohio, by Century Night Music out of Middlebrook, Noble Dancer. Fourth place finisher is number 264, Josie Wales, CH, owned by McCormick Ranch in Oklahoma City, shown by Crystal McCormick, by Santa Fe Renegade out of Blue Flag Whimsy. The fifth place finisher is number 137, EV Santa Fe Special, owned by Darcy Albino Addig from El Cajon, California, shown by Haley Addig, by Santa Fe Renegade out of BMM Raven of Susan Bay. In sixth place, number 409, Marywold Jesse James. Anna Ryan Rowe rides for Kenneth and Robbie Rowe from Norman, Oklahoma, by Santa Fe Renegade out of MLF Emotion. Seventh place finisher, number 272, EQE Maker's Mark, CH. Lauren Osborne rides for Glitter Farms in Oklahoma City, by Minion Millennium out of Excel's Elusive Dream. And the sire offered in the AMHA WMF Stallion Service Auction. In eighth place, number 655, Bears Agent 00 Soul, owned by Pamela Heron and Taylor Sparks from Howell, Michigan, shown by Pamela, by Ultra Special Agent out of Stonecroft, Sweet Dreams. Here's the ninth place finisher, number 204, Rosehaven He's Top Class, GCH, owned and shown by Anne Margaret Corver from Brush Prairie, Washington, by ZZ Top out of Hips Ring My Bell. The 10th and final award goes to number 546, Still in Town, owned and shown by Shannon Hill from Bristol, Vermont, by Town Assets out of Town Sweetheart. And now let's congratulate the winning entry. Here's Karen Hansen with UVM Opportunity, GCH. Grand National Western Pleasure Ladies Amateur Gelding, Karen Hansen with UVM Opportunity, GCH. Up next is Class 368.2, Grand National Western Pleasure Ladies Amateur Gelding. Expecting 14 to show. Well, when you need something quick while you're here in Oklahoma City, go out our south entrance and head west to Reno Mart at Reno and Portland. Another of the Mathis Brothers family of businesses. They have everything you need to stay on the go. Snacks, fuel, even a great wine and beer selection, all in one fast and easy location. They even have an automated car wash for those quick cleanups at Reno Mart, just south on Portland. This is Class 368.2, Grand National Western Pleasure Ladies Amateur Gelding at the Jog. Class sponsored by River Run Farm, Tom Tornatore, and Darcy Albino Attig from Lakeside, California. Walk. Walk, please. Lope. Lope, please. Walk. Walk, please. Reverse and continue at the walk. Reverse and walk. Grand National Western Pleasure Ladies Amateur Gelding. Lope. Lope, please. Jog. Jog, please. Thank you, exhibitors. You may jog your horses into the lineup. Grand National Western Pleasure Ladies Amateur Gelding. Bring your horses into the lineup now. OKC Outlets is in the capital city of Oklahoma, perfectly situated just minutes from the Oklahoma State Fairgrounds and numerous other attractions and destinations. OKC Outlets' convenient location makes it a must-do shopping destination for the out-of-town visitor. Class number 368.2, Grand National Western Pleasure Ladies Amateur Gelding. Class sponsored by River Run Farm. Tom Tornatore and Darcy Albino Attig from Lakeside, California. Here's the winning entry. It's number 184, RBF Maverick. Megan Wolf with RBF Maverick by AFF Leroy Brown out of RBF Gracious Me, owned by Susie Trueblood from Waynesburg, Pennsylvania. Congratulations, Megan. Second place finisher is number 256, Cavalli GCH. Rachel Darrow with Cavalli GCH, owned by Christy Darrow from Newcastle, Oklahoma, by Boselli out of Donatella BHOF. Third place finisher is number 365, MLB Power Play GCH. Owned and shown by Mary Galata from South Lyon, Michigan, by Play the Odds out of Glendon Melodious Joy. Fourth place finisher, number 268, Hollybrook Boy Toy. Cindy Becker is the owner rider from Rockwall, Texas, by Pondview Trebien out of Hollybrook Duchess. Fifth place, number 297, Stolen Valor. Stolen Acres Farm is the owner from Las Vegas, shown by Sheridan Sturm. Stolen Valor by Ferragamo GCH out of Willowwick Mafia Princess. In sixth place, number 671, Playmore's Cherokee Nation. Owned and shown by Lauren Heidi from Williamsburg, Michigan, by Mizrahi out of Timeshare. Seventh place is 564, Queen's Taster's Choice. Jane Downey is the owner rider from Vestall, New York, by Cherished Assets out of Queen's Mercy Me. In eighth, number 830, Take the Stars, owned by Eric and Jessica Balsas from Benton Harbor, Michigan, shown by Jessica, by Liberation First Star out of HVK Fiona Rose. Ninth place is number 667. 637 is in ninth. It's Equinox Das Equus. Michaela Laughlin is the rider, owned by Michelle and Porter Payne from Alpharetta, Georgia, by Issues and Answers out of Equinox Marissa. 10th and final award goes to number 525, Fire Run Freedom Rider. Patricia West Shane rides for Stony Point Morgans, Frederick, Florida, by Pondview Trebien out of Rush to Judgment. And now let's congratulate our winner, Grand National Western Pleasure Ladies Amateur Gelding. It's Megan Wolf with RBF Maverick. RBF Maverick with Megan Wolf wins the class Grand National Western Pleasure Ladies Amateur Gelding. And that'll wrap things up for our session here this morning.
Dear OxyClean, I live on a farm with my hardworking husband, 2 active kids, lots of horses, and 2 dogs, which means I always have a pile of dirty laundry. Sweaty, stinky laundry. So when I discovered OxyClean with odor blasters, I was excited to give it a try. I just add a scoop to my laundry, and guess what? There was no odor. It was gone. Thanks, OxyClean, for making life a lot less smelly.
OxyClean with odor blasters eliminates tough odors.